Cultural differences in dining, Asia versus the West. Food plays an essential role in every culture, and dining customs vary greatly between regions. Among the most distinct differences are those between Asian and Western dining cultures. These differences include utensils, table manners, food serving styles, eating habits, and social customs. Understanding these contrasts helps us appreciate the diversity of traditions around the world. One of the most noticeable differences is the type of utensils used. In many Asian countries, such as China, Japan, Korea, and Vietnam, people primarily use chopsticks and spoons. Chopsticks are used to pick up food, especially noodles, rice, and vegetables. They require skill and practice to use properly. Spoons are used for soups, rice dishes, and soft foods. In contrast, Western dining relies on forks, knives, and spoons. A fork and knife help cut meat, vegetables, and other solid foods, while a spoon is used for liquids and softer dishes. Learning how to use these utensils correctly is an important part of table etiquette in both cultures. Another key difference is the way food is served. In most Asian cultures, meals are shared among everyone at the table. Dishes are placed in the center, and each person takes food from the shared plates. This communal style of eating reflects the values of togetherness and family bonding. For example, in a traditional Chinese meal, several dishes such as vegetables, meat, fish, and rice are served for everyone to enjoy together. Similarly, in Vietnam, a meal often includes a bowl of soup, a plate of vegetables, and different side dishes that family members share. On the other hand, Western dining usually follows a different approach. Each person is served an individual portion of food on their own plate. This reflects a greater focus on individualism in Western culture. In a formal Western meal, courses are served in a specific order. The meal often starts with an appetizer, followed by the main course, and ends with dessert. Unlike Asian meals, where rice is a staple food, Western meals often include bread, pasta, or potatoes as the main source of carbohydrates. Table manners and dining etiquette also vary between the two cultures. In Asia, it is considered impolite to stick chopsticks upright into a bowl of rice because it resembles incense sticks used in funerals. Additionally, in many Asian countries, younger people wait for elders to start eating before they begin. Respect for elders is deeply rooted in Asian culture, and this tradition reflects that value. Also, in some Asian cultures, it is common to bring food to someone else's plate as a sign of care and hospitality. In contrast, Western table manners emphasize the proper use of utensils and table settings. For example, in formal Western dining, the fork and knife should be held in a specific way, and utensils should be placed on the plate when finished eating. Keeping elbows off the table is also an important rule. Moreover, talking with food in one's mouth or making loud eating noises is often considered rude. These customs reflect the Western emphasis on politeness and structured dining etiquette. Another notable difference is eating habits. In many Asian countries, it is acceptable to slurp noodles or soup, as it is seen as a way of showing appreciation for the food. In Japan, for example, slurping ramen or udon noodles is not considered impolite. Instead, it is a sign that the food is delicious. However, in Western culture, making noise while eating is generally discouraged and is seen as bad manners. Asian meals also focus on a balance of flavors and ingredients. Many traditional Asian dishes are prepared with a combination of sweet, sour, salty, and spicy flavors to create harmony. Additionally, Asian cuisine often follows the principles of yin and yang, balancing warm and cool foods for health benefits. For example, in Chinese culture, certain foods are believed to generate heat in the body, while others have a cooling effect. In contrast, Western meals emphasize nutritional balance in a different way. They often focus on a combination of protein, carbohydrates, and fats. Western meals also tend to have clear distinctions between different food groups, such as meat, vegetables, and starches. While Asian meals often mix ingredients together, Western meals typically serve them separately on the plate. Social customs related to dining also differ. In Asian cultures, meals are a time for family bonding, and eating together is highly valued. Dinner is often the most important meal of the day when family members gather to share food and conversation. In some Asian countries, it is common to spend a long time at the dining table, enjoying food and socializing. Eating is not just about consuming food but also about strengthening relationships. In Western culture, meals can also be social events, but the approach is different. While family meals are important, Western dining often includes formal gatherings, business dinners, or casual restaurant outings with friends. Unlike Asian culture, where sharing food is common, Western meals usually involve ordering individual dishes at restaurants.